Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Yeah, Bitcoin isn't doing much today. Actually did move up a little bit today, but Link in contrast is going down. So again, debunking the myth that they all do what Bitcoin is doing, right? Actually, Link is currently giving us that pullback that I wanted to see. We only talked about it in yesterday's video. And the idea was that from up here, we had a possible pattern complete that could be wave one of the C wave to the upside, or just a smaller C wave in a triangle. I'm going to talk about that in more detail in a minute. In both scenarios, I wanted to see a pullback, and now we need to see if the price reacts at some point to this next pivot. If not, it could mean that we go down much more directly, but we'll talk about that right now. Overall, looking at the bigger picture, unchanged situation. We have completed a 5-wave pattern to the upside in March, so around the 10th of March. That was at around $22, $23. The market is now coming down in WXY structure, and we have this wave W, which bottomed on the 13th of April. The X wave topped around the 30th of May, and now we're coming down in a Y wave. Now, again, this is not in any way a high probability pattern. I could also take out completely the microstructure. It might even be better, because people would focus less on that microstructure and more on what is meaningful. What is really meaningful and important, that's here, the Fib levels, okay? The Fibonacci retracement levels, the zones, they are relevant. The Fib level here at 1276 was already reached several times, and several times the price did react to it. So anybody who added positions here, possibly could take some nice profits in that rally, and now we're coming down. We have not yet seen any confirmation that this wave 2 correction is completed. Okay, possible, yeah, sure. I mean, maybe it was finished on the 13th of April, but again, we are not here for the maybes. There is no evidence for it. It was only a 3-wave rally. And whenever a rally is corrective, it can make sense to take profits along the way. If a rally is impulsive, it might make sense to hold on to the position, because it typically indicates it goes up further. But let's take a look at this structure here in more detail, this Y wave. First of all, again, there's nothing too reliable about it. So be prepared for unexpected shifts, for example. And one of those shifts could, for example, be a small B wave rally from here, which could take the price into the region between $15.79 and $17.69. So the idea would be that, okay, we've got our WXY structure. The Y wave could be an A wave. That's at the moment my thesis, that this finished on the 17th of June. We could get a larger B wave into this resistance area, and then a C wave down. However, to make this scenario more likely, or actually confirm it, the price must hold, and that's a must hold the $12.67 low that formed on Monday, and break out above the $14.82 swing high, the yellow line. Ideally, in this scenario, the price would even hold $13.13, the 78.6 retracement of this last rally. Any break below it will already shift probabilities towards a more direct sell-off. My idea is that we're tracking as something like a triangle, and this would mean that we go down more directly. In a triangle, we could get a small bounce from here as well, and then go down more directly, okay? So the idea is, okay, is the B wave in yellow unfolding, or is it a B wave as a triangle? These are my two scenarios I'm tracking. And the let's say the goal here eventually is that the price reaches sort of that $10.10 level, which I explained in previous videos is one of the key targets. The only way for Link to produce something more bullish here is to actually rally in 5 waves and break above $17.69. But until I see that, it is more probable to still watch for lower prices here. That's my update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.